Hi pals, welcome back to my channel From Skint to Savvy. If you're new here, welcome. This is my journey from being skint, living wage to wage, overdrafts, credit cards, you name it, not having a clue where my money was going, being a bit more savvy and being a bit more aware of what I'm spending my money on. And yes, I am still spending my money, I am still paying off some debt, and I am still saving. So it can be done, you just have to budget. So this is what this is all about, this channel. If that's something you would like to watch, I'd love if you subscribe. I actually placed a wee jokey little bet with my other half that I couldn't get to 500 subscribers by the end of April. So if you haven't yet subscribed, if you could, I would really appreciate it, because I don't want him to be right. I have hidden my subscriber count so that I don't know how many subscribers I have. He doesn't know how many I have, and you guys don't know how many I have. And when I get to 500, I am going to do a wee giveaway. No idea what it is. I'm a wee bit off the 500 yet, but I do plan on it. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you much for your support, for watching another video. And if you follow me on Instagram and you support me over there, I just want to say a huge shout out to everybody that has seen my post and shared it and helped me to get some new subscribers. It's just a wee bit of fun. There's, no harm in it. And I'm still quite a bit away from 500, so we'll see what happens. Before we start this video, which is a cash stuffing, please nobody come at me for my tea. I like baby tea. Can't drink it strong, so it is baby tea, and I'm having it because I've got quite a raspy throat, and just in case I start coughing. So of course it had to be in the cow mug. I do have other mugs, but yeah. Okay, so today we see what I mean? Today we're going to do our cash stuffing. So in a previous video we split out everything that we had, we worked out what denominations we needed, and that is sitting over there. So I don't know why I zoomed in. We'll count this money. Actually, before we count the money, let's empty these. I didn't do these yet. So electric is emptied, but I still have miscellaneous in my spending. We've still got the £5 in there. So let's just take them out and roll them over. So there's £5 coming out of miscellaneous, £5 coming out of my spending. If anybody has any suggestions what to do with this money, binder way in, I think we're in this black one. Let's have a look. Yeah. Then please let me know for whether I should keep them, because that is 3 weeks worth of the two of them. So we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not using them, so do I continue to have them just in case I do need to use them? Do I just make a sinking fund so that if I know I'm going out, what do I do with it? And also, what do I do with this money that is in the rollover? Do I put it towards a savings challenge? Do I put it towards one of my variable sinking funds, like beauty or clothing or anything like that? Let me know your thoughts. I am really undecided at the minute as to what I want to do with it. So yeah, those are emptied for this week. Let's ready to start. So okay, let's count our money. I digress. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 195, 200, 205, 10, 15, £220. So this is the last cash stuffing, try saying that when you're drunk, of the month. I'm really quite enjoying, I'm seeing a lot of people sort of like snowballing their sinking funds. It was something I considered at the start, but I'm actually quite enjoying the way it's working for me at the moment. I have nothing really big coming up. Yeah, I want to pay my car tax annually and things like that, but I'm kind of, because I'm a single person, I think it's easier for me to say, okay, I don't need any money in here because I've got here coming up, sort of thing. Whereas I think when you've got a family and other outgoings, it's maybe a little bit harder. to prioritise, and it's a good idea to prioritise. Whereas, you know, I can go without my treats for a week, whereas if you've got a family, it's very difficult to say nobody's getting treats. That's how I see it anyway. I hate being a single person sometimes, but then other times I think, well, actually, it's only me I've got to think about, I don't have to think about anybody else. So the first one we are going to stuff today is electric. So as we said already, that's going to get £50. I don't know if you can see my book over here, but this is what I'm following. So the 20, 40 and 50. Now these are actually already folded because I took them out of this, because when I went to get money from the post office, I topped up my electric from the money that I took out. So I still technically had this in my wallet, but so that's in there for next week. Don't seem to be using an awful lot of electric at the minute. I very consciously have cut back on things that I'm using in the house, like tumble dryer, that kind of thing. So I'm not using quite as much electric, I don't think. So that's good. My spending for this week is going to get 5. These ones are actually already folded. I didn't fold these ones, but they obviously have been folded in their lifetime. So my spending gets 5. And miscellaneous will get 5. And planned spending is just if I am going out somewhere. So like on Wednesday, I was supposed to be going out with my mum for a day trip. Unfortunately, I now have to work in the evening, so it won't really work to go out. So we'll just have to go into April before we have our day out, unfortunately, but that's just life. Okay, this binder. Sorry, I feel I'm rambling this week for some reason. Okay, budgeting is not going to get anything, but it currently has 20, 25, 30. Beauty is going to get 10. So that takes that to 30. So I need another 5 to get my nails done. The way that these ones are sticking on, these are the same nails that I had when I had my other set on at the start of February. They've just been infilled, so exactly the same nails, but they are stuck fast, so I think I may have to get them soaked off, which means it might need a bit more money, but I'll speak to my nail lady before that is due. Clothing isn't getting anything, but it has 10, 20, 30. Sorry, banged the camera at a bad angle today for some reason. I'll leave that like that. Treats is going to get 5. So that's 15. Hang on a minute. Really are at a bad angle. That's better. Piper's groom is not getting anything this week because she's well stuffed for that. So she's got 20, 30, 40, 45. And she isn't booked in yet for her next groom, so plenty of time. Gifts is going to get 65. As I said in my budgeting video, I'm taking my mum out. I was taking my mum out today. Not today, on Wednesday this week. However, we'll have to postpone that, and then my friend has her birthday on the 28th, so that's why I was putting a bit more in there. But we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 145 and 150. My friend, we've decided to have a spa day. We might stay down in the big town overnight, so we'll need some pennies for that. Weekend away is getting 15. So if we do stay down the night, then this weekend away will pay for that. And also I have my brother coming up in April and my visit down to my sister in the summer. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60 in weekends away. That's building up quite nicely. house is going to get 10. So this is for anything house related. At the minute I'm thinking new flooring for my sitting room. I've currently got carpet down, but with 2 dogs, but I have my dog and then my boyfriend's dog, I think laminate flooring would be better. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130. The only thing about nails is opening things. I find it very difficult. Car maintenance isn't getting anything, but I think we're only about £5 off this being fully stuffed. So 20, 30, 40, 45. And the rollover is what we've already done. Messy binder. So this binder here is my savings, more savings sort of binder. So Christmas is going to get 10. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140. I say it every time, but I'm absolutely loving having money saved for Christmas already. Although saying that, we're near towards the end of March now, aren't we? Time's flying. Vet fund is going to get 5. Now the vet fund is just really just making sure I've got enough money for if my little doggy needs anything at the vet's. She is on a pet plan, so our injections, our checkups and her nail clipping and everything is paid for on a monthly basis, just sort of rolled over. And then because she's a wee doggy, her teeth can get quite bad, so she's already had some teeth removed and obviously been spayed, so that cost about £600. So I don't want to be in a situation again where she needs something doing and I don't really have the money for it and have to borrow. So we've got 100 in the bank and 20, 30, 35, 40, 140, so that's a good start. Car insurance, so this is for July to pay off my car insurance, hopefully in full. And that now has getting a 20, so it's now got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 180. I think I'm going to need about £500 in there, but as I was saying earlier at the start of the video, I can, you know, not put into other things, you know, like weekend away and gifts and things like that, and stuff this to make sure it's ready. But if it's not ready for this year, I'm not going to worry too much. I'll just pay monthly again and make sure I have it in place for next year. Because I'm just starting my budgeting journey, I'm not putting any pressure on myself at all. Car tax is getting £10. So that has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. I think 180 is what I'm aiming for that. And again, if I don't get it by July, I'll just have it for next year. But it's nice to know that I'm, you know, I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I'm thinking about it. Emergency is going to get my last 10. So we have £1,000 already in the bank. And now we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. And I took £100 out of that to pay for my mattress deposit as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. My house deposit savings challenge is not getting anything this week because we're doing the 100 envelopes. But they have not been picked yet, so we will do them at some other point. And they actually have 100, 20, 40, 50. So both my savings challenges, my 100 envelope and my house deposit, are all going towards a house deposit. So both go to the same thing, but just 2 different challenges. So that is all for this cash stuffing. Thank you very much for watching. my next one will probably be closing out this just last week that's just happened, and yeah, just going from there. Not going to make a schedule because it all goes wrong when I try and make a schedule, so we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're all out enjoying the sunshine that we're getting before we start getting the bad weather again, which I don't know if anybody else calls it, but we quite often get snow at the end of April, end of March, beginning of April, which we call lambing snow, because that's when typically the lambing up here starts. So yeah, we're waiting for that. Hopefully it'll miss us, but anyway, take care, have a good evening, and thank you for watching.